Okay, we're back. I dropped the. I did it again. I dropped the broadcast here, folks. I apologize for that. We are back as far as that goes. So yeah, technical problems. Yeah, technical problems. No double J's. If you're still there, is my bonehead. I hit the wrong tab, and I dropped the broadcast when we were listening to um, that last article about the Tunnel to Tower Foundation as far as that goes. So we lost the signal. We're back up and to finish the broadcast for a second part two. This is another part two broadcast here. We just I tried bringing it back up, and once you lose it, you have to restart everything and stuff like that. So my bad, and I do apologize for that. I just bonehead mistake as far as that goes. Let me get things back to square one here and stuff. So we're I don't like leaving just to. I want to come back to finish the broadcast and just to leave and not come up and just leave it hanging there. That I can't see that doing. So we're back and again. Uh, oh, what's this? Double J said, "Yeah, I thought after a good stay, Rich went away." No, I'm sorry, Double J's. He's Double J's is uh, back on the YouTube here. We're live on the Rumble again as far as that goes, and the what we're doing here. Let's see. Let's bring this. No, that's no. We got to go here, and then we want the live one. Let's take care of that. So just a matter of hitting some buttons again, and okay, what happened here? Let's go home. Let's see. Did part two come up on the Rumble here? Let's see. Oh, so just that's why we're not a professional. we're just we're just barely a novelist. So there's part two. That's up. So we got that. Let's see if we can bring this up on the YouTube here and Rumble. Okay, I got to change the Rumble title there. Let me check that real quick here, folks. And okay, it does have part two. Okay, it does have part two. I just have to bring it up here. Close. Again, I apologize for the. Oh, what's this? I got to clear this. I'm clearing out the queue of my things here, so just bear with me for another minute, folks. And we'll get to this. We'll get to this. My feed, and no, we don't want that. And let's see, where am I at? There we go. Should say part two. Okay, there's part two on Rumble. Let's bring it up on the YouTube. So it's a little antiquated, but you know, it happens. It happens, folks. Okay, we back up there. Okay, we're back up on the YouTube. Okay. All right, so we're back. And again, apologize for that as far as that goes. But things like that happen. You just roll with it. Able to recover real quick and stuff. So let's see this Rumble here. Let's see, how long was the last broadcast? Let me see how long that was. It'll tell me how long I could stay up there. Oh, it was an hour and 45 minutes. So we'll be up for another 40. We're going to finish up. I'm not going to go back to the towers. But the tunnel to towers, that's Utica. Utica's up there next to Rome, New York. And it's an event that's part of a national series, like the gentleman said, where people are walking and running and climbing are held in the cities across the United States. Series inspired by the Tunnel to Towers 5K in New York City to honor the first responders and American military during 9/11 and stuff like that. So, and let's see what else we have. So we're just going to continue with the second, with part two here, just to finish out the Wednesday morning broadcast. So the people that are listening over there on Spotify for Creators, I just stopped the audio and started it back up once I got the feedback again. So let's check out here. They're talking about registration opening for the Speedy. Let's go ahead and look at this here as far as the Speedy Fest. This is a registration opens for the 2026 Speedy Fest Backyard Speedy. This is on WBNG. We'll give this one a listen. So let's bring this up on the stage and we'll get back. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, it's good to be back. Okay, let me bring this up on the stage here as far as that goes, folks. So hang loose there for just another minute, and we'll be back to our regular scheduled programming and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and bring this one up. It's up. Let's bring it up on the stage. And this is talking about the Speedy Fest again, as far as from Channel 12 News perspective. And I have no affiliation with Channel 12, just a consumer of the news. And we'll get here some more Speedy talk. Here we go.
Welcome back. One of Speedy Fest's favorite traditions is back this summer, the Backyard Chef Speedy Cooking Contest. Registration is now open for home cooks to compete for the prizes and the grand champion title. The contest is Sunday, August 9th at 1 p.m. during the 42nd annual Speedy Fest and Balloon Rally that's held at Otsego Park. Now, the organizer himself says he's had some trouble with his own recipes, so he's hoping that you can step up to the plate.
I've tried to make my own Speedy sauce, and every time I do it, it tastes like vinegar. So I do not actually have my own recipe. I'm working on one, but, I just enjoy watching other backyard chefs who have their long-standing family recipes compete.
Cooks can enter chicken, pork, lamb, or maybe a non-traditional category. I think there was alligator one year. And there's also a youth award for competitors 18 years and under.
Ooh, alligator. That sounds interesting. Alligator Speedies? Okay, there's the Speedies, and I guess they had a picture of there's the belt right there. I guess the champion, whoever wins it, that's the belt they win, and that's a nice. You can recognize that that cartoon there. That's BC, the creator of BC, very influential in Broome County. Let's see. Schultz, Charles Schultz, I believe. Creator of BC Comic. Let's see. Yeah. Oh no, John Hart. I'm sorry. No, it wasn't John. It was John Hart. The iconic prehistoric comic strip BC was created by American cartoonist John Hart. Launched the strip in 1958 and also created the popular comic The Wizard of Id. So you can see the cartoon on there. John Hart, the Dick's Sporting Goods Golf Championship in Endicott used to be the BC Open, and they used some cartoons. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Everybody goes to a belt, just like for the It's of that nature there, Double J's. But it's just instead of handing out a trophy, they give you a belt now. But the cartoon there, John Hart, a renowned national cartoonist, he's allowed community organizations that have festivals, and the BC Open. They still use the BC cartoons and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. That's a pretty nice belt right there as far as that goes. So there we go. Yeah, it does remind me of the WWF belt as far as we got to stay away from that end button. Almost hit the end button again. Jeez Louise. Okay, let's see. So that's pretty interesting. A different perspective. It give you the and what that gentleman say that the guy who was talking about his Speedy sauce tastes like vinegar. Vinegar, I guess, is the baseline to use for marinade, I guess, for it and stuff. It has that tangy, but you don't want too much vinegar. Too much vinegar is not a good thing. Okay, so there's another one on the. It shows you the different. But I was interested. That was interesting. Him saying that one year somebody used alligator. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. What else do we have on WBNG? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for there. So let's go to Whale, WAAL. Nothing on there as far as that goes. They talk about the Vestal Chick-fil-A, but they're a sister channel. They're the Whale 99.1 is a classic rock, no affiliation. Let's see, Channel 5, which used to be Channel 34, I guess, in Binghamton. Anything on there? Not seeing anything popping out. So WENY out there in Elmira, New York. Highlight cows, farm animals being fluffy fun for Tompkins County 4-H Youth Fair. Let's look at this one. This is an interesting one. This is, let's go ahead and bring this up on the stage.
No, the Tompkins County 4-H Development Program's 50.
Okay, let's bring it up here. This is WENY, which is out there in Elmira, which is about 25 minute drive to the west. And 4-H, that's a youth community club there, if you say. And here it is. Here we go.
The Tompkins County 4-H Development Program's 55th Annual Youth Fair and Family Fun Day happens this week. The event showcases the accomplishments of the 4-H students in the region. WENY's Ava Rowland is in Ithaca to report on this.
The Youth Fair and Family Fun Day gives local 4-H kids a chance to show off their agricultural achievements and projects they've been working on all year.
I've always been in 4-H and I've always had a love for cows and all things agriculture, so I've always loved 4-H.
Ava Carpenter has been a member of the Tompkins County 4-H for as long as she can remember. This year, she is showing off her best heifer.
This year, I have my cow Ravioli here. I leased her from my uncle. She's lived at my house since about May, like end of May, middle of May. And pretty much I just take care of her, and she is a heifer. She was born last October, and I love her very much. She's my best friend.
Every summer, the 4-H Youth Fair gives local 4-H students the chance to showcase some of the projects, skills, or animals they've been working with all year.
It's all youth development, so these are things that they're learning and growing over the years, and sort of going each year learning a little bit more, and so they're kind of highlighting that growth part. They're also trying new things.
Vicki Fleming is the Tompkins County 4-H issue leader. She says the fair helps students learn, but it can also lead them to discover their future careers.
It's just kind of a great way to give them something to do that gives them that chance to learn and maybe create a spark that would make a youth career connection.
Kennedy Griffin discovered her love for animals in the program. It helped her realize what she wants to be when she grows up.
I want to help animals, and I also want to be a nurse, so I could do that.
The festival runs from now until Saturday, with some events starting as early as 10 a.m. For a full list of events, you can check their website, ccetompkins.org. Reporting in Ithaca with WENY News, I'm Ava Rowland.
Okay, so that's there in Tompkins County, which is the next county over. Or is that Tompkins County? North. Oh, it's north. Okay, it's just north up in Ithaca, up there in Ithaca, which is about what? About a 20. 50. Oh, it's a 50-minute drive. Okay, 50. I'm mistaken, I guess. I got the missus here in the studio setting me straight here. But the 4-H, it gets the kids involved in agricultural and dealing with the animals and stuff like that. So it's a pretty good. They've been around for years. I think I remember them. I think my sister was in 4-H for a while, as far as that goes. So it's a good ongoing organization there. So let's see what else we have on WENY. It gives you an idea what's going on in New York State here. Oh, let's see. What do we got here on the news? Let's see. News local. Let's try that. Let's see. WEBO just went live. Let me check on them here real quick. Let's see. I just got notification they went live. Let me see if they got somebody. Let's see, followers. This is over on the Facebook. Following WEBO. Is it supposed to be cool today? Temperature's dropping. It's down to it's under 70.
I have like 75-ish.
Oh, okay. Okay, WEBO is live. Let's see what they got going here. Let me. This is WEBO live. Let's go ahead and bring them up on the stage here. Where'd they go? Oh, I shut them down. Oh, I think I shut them down. That's par for course. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. It's right here.
About some of your future plans.
Okay, we're
What
going to get to
some of the ideas
This is WEBO live.
that you have.
Well, I hope to get into the.
Okay, having a problem with the signal here. Just hang loose for a minute and we'll bring it up. Okay, what happened to it? Okay, I guess it doesn't want to cooperate with the Rumble here. But they have an interview. There's Matt and let's see if we can refresh it.
And talk about some of your future plans. What some of the ideas that you have.
Well, I hope to get into the custom building of.
Absent for a week and a half, coming up a little bit later on.
Looks like you got a haircut too while you were away.
I did get a haircut. Yes, I did. Wasn't it you that was remarking about that the last time? I think that it was. So there it is. And I was complimenting the fact that you were jealous because I had less hair. Why not? You know, I mean, you look back at it. That's pretty much where it comes down
guys
to.
Guys with Matt's hairstyle, Pat. They don't have to ask you if it's raining when they go outside. They know immediately. They know immediately.
Climate control. And it's all right there. That's long and short of it. But that's okay. You know, the good news is.
Okay, this is WEBO, and they're live on their Facebook page, WEBO Radio. And there's Lou off to the right and Matt off to the left, interviewing a young individual there that I guess is into building cars maybe or something like that. But we're going to go ahead and take that off the stage. So just to give a highlight, you know, because WEBO, it's a good radio station here in Owego, well, for Tioga County. It's a great radio station and stuff. So I like to highlight it. I listen to it a lot during my day as far as that goes. They've got some good music. It's not, you know, light rock and roll. What do you think their genre is? Classic rock?
Not classic rock.
Yeah.
It's a mix of
80s, 70s. Yeah, 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s music. But it's a good radio station. Good, and I always like to highlight them and stuff. I have no affiliation with them. I'm just a consumer, but they are on Facebook to give them a shout out, and we do appreciate them. They really come through, especially when there's emergencies here in Tioga County. As far as that goes, if we have floods or something like that, we get some pertinent information from them. They keep us up to date. Okay, let's go ahead and continue with our let's see, something's going on. Let me see something here. They're live still. What's going on at WEBO? They got something going on here. Hang on. Went off air. I wonder if Matt had an incident on the. He's away from. They're still live at WEBO, but Matt's not there, and Lou is looking down at the. I got the volume on, but they cut. Matt's away from the microphone because he's yeah, so he's probably having an incident, maybe, huh? The kid's just sitting there because his father went over probably to help Matt.
Oh, kid's over his father?
Yeah, his father would be right between Lou and. So I'm still got the feed up here, but they evidently cut the volume, but they still got the live feed on. That something happened on at the thing there, and it's it's public knowledge. Matt there, he has was it fourth stage? He has something where he's not very well. I guess he's had an epic. Huh? Okay, yeah. All right. Well, I'm just curious if. Okay, brought somebody else in. So this is actually going on and stuff. I'm just watching that. I don't want to bring it up. I'm just trying to follow this for a moment here, folks. If you just bear with me, as far as that goes. And it's probably affecting their radio show right now, as far as it's dead air. Because when they're okay, there's Matt. He's back. Let's see. Oh, they just shut down the broadcast. Okay, shut the broadcast down. Well, that's what happens when you got live. It just I guess he's back to work. He's not Matt. He's the regular. He was a gentleman on this side, the left. Is that my left? Yeah. He's not doing well. He had a bout of an illness, and he's back, but it looks like he's having some issues. So we wish him well and whatnot. So that's just that was very unusual. Okay, let's see. WENY. Anything else on WENY? No. Let's see. Channel 18. Nothing popping out. Basically, we got clouds that are passing over us right now. I think that frontal system's going by right now. I'm seeing on the radar on W. Let's see. Penny Saver. Countdown to Tioga County Fair. That's the same as what it was on Monday. WKGB. CDC issues travel warning after outbreak of deadly incurable mosquito virus. That's national news. What the hell is that about? That's for Costa Rica. Okay, so that's not. I think travel advisor. Don't go to Costa Rica. I guess they got some bad mosquitoes down there. Let's see. Spectrum News. What do we have on Spectrum News? Checking that out. And let's see. Spectrum. Can deal with experts warn. That's old news right there. About the smoke from Canada, I guess. So let's see. What do we got around New York State on Spectrum? Around the state, anything of interest? Not seeing anything there. So let's see. Up there in Buffalo, 106.5. Western New York teachers can get free pencils. They're getting school. I've been seeing commercials on the TV. They're already Staples and all the Target. They're already got commercials for returning back to school. And didn't school just get out? Let's see. given, let's see, they talk about why did Jelly Roll and Bunny ignore the lawyer's advice. Okay, that's I guess they got an ongoing divorce thing going on. Let's see, channel 93.5 or 93.7 WBLK up there in Buffalo. Let's see, no, nothing there. And the sports channel there, they're talking about, God, they still talking about hockey and football. Football starts next month with the camp there and preseason. Let's see, and nothing there. So I guess we're about done with all the news there, along with that little episode they had at WEBO. I'm a little concerned about that. That didn't look too good. You know, something bad wasn't. So we hope everything's well with the folks with that WEBO there and stuff like that. They ended up closing their Facebook thing, and I'm gonna have to check out the radio channel and stuff. They probably have a pre-recorded thing there, but let's see. Okay, we're coming up on 30 minutes on this part 2 of my bonehead hitting the tab there. I did it again. I don't know if you realize that. As far as I dropped the broadcast, which happens. It happens. You just roll with it. It's all good. And but I do appreciate. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up here, and let me see just to make sure if I got everything. Yeah, basically, we'll see what the day brings as far as I go out for a walk, and I could feel the humidity coming through the window a little bit. Not just maybe it's just me being just more. I don't have. The breeze is up now. Okay, and we do have some clouds in the air. Let's take one last look at the Doppler here. Let's check the Doppler. As far as I see some clouds out there, but yesterday I was seeing clouds, but they never came up on the Doppler. As far as that goes. So this is for the southern tier of upstate New York. This Doppler comes out of the actual signal comes out of Broome County Airport, but it's provided by College of DuPage, wherever that is, meteorologists. So there's the current. Let me bring it up on the stage. There it is. There's the current. So those are clouds passing by. We got some lingering clouds, it looks like, but they're not showing up. But the wind did pick up because the decorative grass that's right outside the window here, that's blowing, and the peach tree. No, that's a pear tree. The pear tree is swaying back and forth. So that means I would say it's probably between about 10 to 15 miles per hour. The winds right now. Let's see the clouds. Yeah, those clouds are moving high altitude. So, but that's where we stand right now, and we'll see what happens with the weather further on in the day here. As far as that goes, it looks like. Do we have any projected rain coming in today? No, it's supposed to be pretty nice, and tomorrow's supposed to be all day. It's supposed to be sunny and stuff. We're not going to get the rain until Saturday, I guess, in the afternoon. So. I probably will be able to mow the lawn on Saturday morning. So so there we have it there. We're all done there, and we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here. And yeah, okay, Farmer, thanks you for hanging out. Farmer's still with us, coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East. Appreciate you standing. Love the flags. God bless America. You have a good one, Farmer. We'll see you later. See you Friday as well. And we'll be playing Oregon Trail on Friday there. That's a Friday thing we do. If I don't mess up the broadcast again. I do that every once in a while. But I want to say thank you to Tina, our Jersey girl who was here from Central New Jersey. Tony D was here coming in from Warner Robins, Georgia. Double J's was here from an undisclosed location down there in the Southern Hemisphere, but originally from India, as far as that goes. And there's Double J's. Take care. Have a great hump day. Catch you on the next one. Same here, Double J's. You have a good one. Take care. Stay safe, my friend. And we'll see you in the next one. And let's see, who else did we have? We had, I'm looking at my feeds here. Let's say Tina, Tony, Double J's, and Farmer. I guess that was it. We only had those four people. I want to say thank you to the folks that were watching on the replay. Greatly appreciate that as well. And those that are listening on the Spotify for Creators Audio Pod, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. And we're also over there on X, at Fireman Rich on X, and Fireman Rich on most of those fine social media platforms. Look at the links and the various platforms. We're ending with 1 person on Locals, 2 people on Twitch, 5 people on Rumble, and 3 people over on the YouTube. Thank you very much, folks. You all have a great one. Again, live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace, take care, and God bless you all. And as well, God bless America. Ciao for now. And you're out of here.